The never-ending First Lady risk. How clueless or audacious can they be? First Lady Kim's photo of visit to a facility fostering disabled children during the long Chuseok holiday did more harm than good to the unpopular presidential couple. The First Lady's act of charity during the traditional holiday is part of a long-standing political custom, but for Kim, the timing was lousy, as her name was implicated in two negative news that broke out shortly before the holiday. On September 12th, the Seoul High Court overturned a lower court ruling to find a man guilty of aiding a stock price manipulation scheme involving Dutch Motors and slapped a 6-month prison sentence on him with a 1-year suspension. The ruling had strong implications for Kim, who faced similar charges. The latest court ruling has bolstered the public call for the prosecution to indict her. On the same day, the Board of Audit and Inspection announced it had discovered various irregularities and illegalities related to the awarding of works to contractors throughout the relocation of the presidential office to Yongsan after President Yoon took office in 2022. Despite the grievous developments, Kim unabashedly went ahead with the holiday charity duties. The behavior only can appear as arrogant pageantry in the eyes of the public. The presidential office and the First Lady should have known better. After shocking criticism for her patrolling along the Mapo Bridge a few days earlier, a photo showed the First Lady in casual clothes instructing police officers over the safety of guardrails over the bridge, known for its association with suicide. On the World Suicide Prevention Day on September 10th, the photo stupefied even the members of the ruling party, not to mention the opposition. Kim suddenly started to make public appearances after an external committee of the prosecution recommended the law enforcement authority to not indict the First Lady over her suspicious acceptance of a luxury handbag from a mysterious pastor. If she thinks she's off the hook, she's seriously misjudging the situation. Regardless of the legality issue, her acceptance of a Dior bag cannot be pardoned unless the public accepts a sincere apology from her. The First Lady had publicly vowed in December 2021, ahead of the presidential election in March 2022, over another controversy related to allegation about a false credential. At that time, Kim came forward to help her husband's campaign, shaken during his final months. Compared with the reception of a luxury handbag, grossing over a credential as a civilian is less harmful. In a private text to Han Dong-hoon, interim leader of the governing party, ahead of the April 10th parliamentary election, the First Lady wrote that she wouldn't issue a formal apology over the Dior bag as a previous apology for exaggerating her career through a press conference during the campaign. because her husband's approval rating to dip by 10%. Again, she was mistaken. The president's approval rating worsened not because of her apology, but due to the conflict between the president and the leader of the governing party at the time and other campaign-related issues. During the press conference, Kim promised to be extra careful, not to disappoint the public. She vowed to keep to the wife's role if her husband becomes the president. If she had kept her words, she would have avoided being singled out as the culprit behind the dismal approval rating of her husband. If she can't apologize, she should at least keep a low profile. Except for unavoidable events, she should stay out of public sight. The more she shows her face, the more fury she invites.